Hey everybody, I am Michael G. Munns, author, geek, and new couch owner, and this is where you watch me watch old horror and occasionally sci-fi movies that for assorted reasons I have never seen before. Tonight, by a vote of Patreon and myself, because I wanted to see it, so that's why I put it on the Patreon poll, and other people wanted me to see it, so that's why they voted for it in the Patreon poll. I am watching the third movie in John Carpenter's Apocalypse trilogy, which is In the Mouth of Madness, which I assume is based on an H.P. Lovecraft story, or at least somehow Lovecraftian, just because that title sounds sufficiently Lovecraftian, and I want to say that was actually a short story, but I'm blanking now. I know that Sam Neill is in this movie. I know that... Actually, that's all I know. I don't know anything more about it. I've had people tell me that this movie is better than Prince of Darkness. I thought I liked Prince of Darkness okay. I liked the lore and the premise and the concept. I just felt it didn't quite execute as well as it maybe could have. I really like The Thing, so here's hoping this splits the difference at least. So we'll see. Before I start, of course, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this movie in my watch-along format, which means you sync up here with your own copy of the movie, you can find that on my Patreon page. There's a fire truck going by outside. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and... Fire truck, go fire, 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 fire truck. And if you find me entertaining in some way, I would encourage you also to check out my books, which are linked below in the description. But with all that said, let's start watching In the Mouth of Madness. I'm gonna go grab the cider, popcorn if I have any, and we'll get going on this and see what happens to Sam Neill. Hopefully it's not as bad as what happened to him in Event Horizon, but I'm not holding my breath. It occurs to me, In the Mouth of Madness sounds like a Lovecraftian title to me because I might be thinking of Shadow over Innsmouth and At the Mountains of Madness, I think. Oh, Jurgen Prochnow, otherwise known as Duke Leto Atreides, and a guy with a very small part in Fire Walk with Me. David Warner also, cool, who also has a small part in Twin Peaks. He played Satan on a short-lived TV show called Brimstone.
I'm not insane!
Do you have the stamp on your hand that says not insane? I swear there were giant dinosaurs everywhere. Hi, David Warner.
You think he's one of them?
Them? I'm sensing a theme here.
Things are turning to shit out there, aren't they?
What's happening?
Let's talk about you.
No, let's talk about what's happening out there. I want to know.
You expect the worst in people and you get it.
Gentleman has a wood-cutting instrument.
Yeah, it's my biggest account. They just filed a claim. It cost me millions. I want you on this right away.
What's the claim?
Sutter Kane's missing.
Who?
Sutter Kane.
What do you suppose the odds are that that gentleman is with the fire department?
Do you read Sutter Kane?
Oh, that's cool. Goddamn cuttlefish eyes. See, what I need are fans who are that passionate about my books. That's... Please do not go after people with axes.
You're not listening to me. I needed it yesterday.
Hi,
Wait any
Mr.
longer,
Heston.
it'll be all over.
What'd the agent have to say?
You heard what he had to say. I understand you were there when the poor man went crazy in Midtown Manhattan. You witnessed the shooting, I believe.
Well, you know, that's what you want in an agent. You want someone who's passionate about your writing and who's going to sell it to people and get it in front of people. And
Kane's writing has been known to have an effect on his less stable readers. Well, disorientation, memory loss, severe paranoid reaction.
People pay money to feel like that? It's cute.
I'm struggling not to make a 50 Shades of Grey joke here.
He became convinced his writing was real, not fiction. Then the work stopped coming.
Dude.
He sees you.
Okie dokie.
Slimy things in the dark, people go mad, they turn into monsters, you know.
He's gonna go nuts, isn't he? Well, obviously, because he was in an asylum. Can see. Oh, he looks not as good as he looked before. And he didn't look that good before.
He sees you.
It's a messed up dream. It's more messed up now. That's what you get for falling asleep on your couch. Kinda. Oh! Now he's remade during the books. Now he's doing arts and crafts. Now I don't know what he's doing.
This? It's a map.
Why do I get the feeling they're gonna have sex? Eyes on the road. Eyes on the road. Eyes on the... Look, I saw The Descent recently. Maybe you can stop off and see the children in the corn.
A reality is just what we tell each other it is. Sane and insane could easily switch places if the insane were to become the majority.
But would they all be insane the same way? I was expecting something to happen there. Maybe the fact that it didn't happen is almost more unsettling. Shouldn't they have gotten... Oh.
Never mind, it was nothing.
Yeah, watch the road next time. Now you hit the creepy old guy who probably doesn't exist.
I can't get out. He won't let me out.
Oh, swell. That's not generally what you want to see when you're driving at night. Would you keep your eyes on the road? I mean, you're in a spooky, weird area anyway, so it's probably not going to... Are you driving and looking at the... Oh. Okay, I think you just drove through a wormhole, which I guess happens.
You drive.
Doggy. I don't trust these children at all.
It's picture perfect and there's nobody around.
Well, it's probably still early. And, you know, it's a demon town. See?
Good morning.
It's Mrs. Tremont!
Do you see cream corn on that plate?
You want me to leave a deposit or my credit card or something?
Or your solo.
City folk.
Pictures aren't supposed to do that if you're not in Harry Potter.
Mrs. Pickman in the book is a lunatic who chops her husband into coleslaw.
That's not how you get coleslaw. What kind of coleslaw you eat?
Except the mosaic of our Lord and Savior above the front door.
Hi, Jesus.
This evil edifice.
Doggy. Sanctuary. Sanctuary. You don't take care of the people going to church around here. There's people yelling with guns. Let's go back. She can't kidnap all the town's children, and that's what she's seeing.
Johnny boy.
Is that Vigo from Ghostbusters 2? Johnny, step away from the doors, honey. Hi, Jurgen. Jurgen? Multiple doggies. Many doggies.
Tell me how you knew about that mob. Tell
Fuck
me
those
that,
paints. I'm liking this movie, by the way. It's a damn... Stop looking at his painting. That's a bad painting. Oh, I recognize her eye from the dream that he had.
Styles?
You're not looking good, Mrs. Tremont.
Been reading.
Is her husband on the floor that she's stepping on him? And that's not a good place to put a dead body, or an almost dead body. Where's she going? No, he's all naked. And he's handcuffed to her ankle. That's, whatever you gotta do to keep the magic alive in the bedroom.
Leave. This ain't no tourist town.
I don't like the look of that ball. It looks like it was thrown by a clown.
Give it.
What are you?
Doggy.
Who takes care of you?
You do.
Well, that's a problem.
You're my mommy. Know what today is? Today is Mommy's Day.
Is it Eat Mommy's Day? I'm so glad I don't have to write with a typewriter anymore. This strikes me as an unpleasant room to possibly be in.
For years, I thought I was making all this up.
But they were telling me what to write.
Oh, you've got a demonic muse. Oh, goody.
Giving me the power to make it all real. And now it is.
Is it weird that I was just thinking right now, I need to write more? I'm not sure she's all there anymore. She looks a little bit, drunk.
See the instrument of their homecoming.
But I don't think you want to see that.
It starts the change.
Oh, is she about to get
Helps you see.
messed up? That's not a good book. But it does seem to be a quick read. Yeah, I would take the part out where the people's eyes start bleeding. You're gonna get low star review. Oh, what the fuck? That's just wrong. That's not where the face goes. 9. Ah! If tentacles burst out of her mouth, I'm gonna be very upset. Not surprised, but upset. Oh, that's cool and awesome and disturbing.
Come on, you old bitch.
Is that her or her husband? She ate all the creamed corn. Yeah, that's a good idea. You're not dumb enough to stick around when you see that. That's good. But you're not smart enough to keep running.
Styles?
Maybe you should put her in the car and try and leave the town, which you won't be able to do, but maybe you should try.
Now.
Good. Okay, maybe you should leave Styles. Styles has gone bye-bye. Well, I guess I was wrong. They're not going to be having sex. I really hope they're not going to be having sex. Gun it. Well, don't get out! I shouldn't have gotten out of the damn car, man.
Fuck you!
That's just rude.
Hidden speakers, you people are professionals, I'll give you that.
I admire his grip on reality.
The thing I can't remember is what came first, us or the book.
I have to. He wrote me this way.
He wrote me this way. I like that line. I'm not sure which came first, us or the book.
Kane's writing me. He wants me to kiss you.
Why?
Because
Hey.
it's good for the book.
Let's just say, because you need a sex scene. Oh, that sounds juicy. I don't think that's got a good sound. I'm unsettled. Good fall. What's the job that Kane has for him? Does he need him to deliver the manuscript? Oh good, she's getting a ride from the crazy... I give him 2 more tries before he decides to just gun it. Or maybe right now. I hope he's wearing a seatbelt. Oh, that's dirty pool. I guess he wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
Your books suck.
I'm gonna leave you a 1-star review on Amazon. Call you a pompous dick koozie. Is he under control of the things? Or is he just a egomaniac that wants everyone to read his books?
It wasn't here before I wrote it, and neither were you.
Ooh.
And nobody pulls my strings.
I kind of don't want to see what's behind that door, but I also kind of really do want to see what's behind that door. Oh, if you're gonna pull off your face, oh, that's not like that, like the poster in the alley. That's freaking weird.
Trent stood at the edge of the rip.
Does he have any free will anymore at this point? Because I've got to think that if he did have free will, he would burn that manuscript right now just to be safe.
Hey, kid.
I want to see a dead body.
Hey, kid.
You like gladiator movies? Robot Monster! That's a terrible movie. Good call. Always try fire. Though that can't be good for the sink. It's going to be behind the poster when he pulls it out. Pull the poster. Is that him?
Style. Oh, that's the girl you say I sent with you. But I know I sent you off alone.
Oh, well, who edits his books?
Well, that's easy. She was written out.
You delivered that manuscript to me months ago.
Months
ago?
ago?
To me personally, in this room.
Don't distribute it.
A little late.
I know this book will drive people crazy.
I'm sure it's fine.
The movie comes out next month.
Stars Sam Neill.
Like the book?
I love it.
And this shouldn't come as a surprise.
Oh.
Do you read Sutter Kane?
Do you? Got a lot of mileage out of that crayon. thought that was where the movie was gonna end. That wasn't nice. He's gonna go see it. Oh, popcorn machine still works. That's good. Well, that was a fun one. I liked that. I'm gathering my thoughts because I just turned off the movie. We'll start with my first thought. I liked it more than Prince of Darkness. Not quite as much as The Thing. I think The Thing still had more atmosphere and more effective horror. Maybe I just like the sci-fi angle more. But this was still good. It was. I liked how it played with the line between reality and fiction, and like, was he a character in the book that was being written, but also, I mean, did it become where like Vigo said, where which came first, us or the book? That was effective. Sam Neill did a really good job. He's usually a pretty good actor from my experience, so he sold it pretty well. I'm struggling to think of what more to say about it other than that I liked it, and I especially like the author angle. I confess that got me, because I have sometimes but I have toyed with the idea of talking to my characters and how that interaction would go. Not in this particular kind of context, but just how they would react to me, how they would react to knowing they were being written, how they would react to knowing they were fictional. It's a whole gamut of various possible reactions depending on the character. So that's why I sort of appreciated it on that level as well. It was a good film in a Lovecraftian style without actually being a Lovecraft story, as far as I'm aware. Anyway, yeah, I just liked it. It was good. Again, I can't think of much more to say right now. I feel like this is something I'll have more to say on when I've had some time to digest it. But that was my reaction to In the Mouth of Madness. If you want to see the full-length reaction, you can find it on my Patreon page. If you just have to sync up with your own copy of the movie and watch along with me. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and check out my own books, which I think will not drive you mad, in the description below. If my books do drive you mad, I don't know what to finish that sentence with. So, but again, reasonably sure they won't drive you mad. At any rate, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this long, and I will see you all at some point in the future. Ooh,